A vast clearing crowns the hilltop, a sanctuary ringed by a foreboding forest as a storm gathers. Overcast skies, heavy with impending storms, cast a somber pall over the scene. Light slices through the clouded sky, momentarily illuminating the clearing in a flash of raw power. The wind howls relentlessly, carrying the earthy scent of damp soil and the promise of rain. Nature's raw power converges, a symphony of storm and earth, setting the stage for an unfolding drama. Upon the hill crest, a vast clearing becomes the stage for silent dread, as two armies stand poised, their breath misting in the frigid air. In the stillness, an army of 1,000 soldiers awaits, their frozen breaths painting the air. The air hangs heavy with quiet dread as the massed armies face their destiny. 1,000 breaths become visible, each a testament to the chilling anticipation. The silence screams louder than any battle cry as the armies remain motionless. Amidst the serene expanse of the hill crest clearing, Marshal Vincent of the Royal Legion stands as an unyielding sentinel. His armor, a testament to countless battles, gleams faintly under the watchful gaze of the heavens. With unwavering resolve, he prepares to face his opponent, his gaze piercing through the very essence of the battlefield. The silence of the clearing amplifies the tension, as the stage is set for a confrontation that will echo through the air. On a hill crest clearing, Vincent faces Captain Amon, a figure as resolute as the stone beneath his feet. Captain Amon stands firm, his weathered cloak billowing in a relentless wind. Every line on his face tells a story of battles fought and sacrifices made, the rebellion etched into his very being. For Captain Amon, the rebellion is not just a cause, it is the very essence of his life. The hill crest clearing is eerily silent, stillness punctuated only by the wind whispering through the tall grass. Vincent breaks the silence, his voice echoing with accusation. Vincent's words cut through the air. You've led them to their deaths, Amon. Vincent warns of an impending doom. Your people will be crushed beneath the might of the crown. On the hill crest, Amon stands, his gaze burning with fierce defiance against the backdrop of the approaching storm. The wind howls, carrying the scent of pine as Amon's hands tighten into fists, ready for the battle. His voice cuts through the wind, a promise of doom. And your kingdom will crumble, piece by piece. With unwavering resolve, Amon declares, today marks the end of your reign. The hill crest clearing is now a stage for nature's fury, the storm building with palpable menace. Nervous glances flicker among the soldiers, uncertainty clouding their faces as the storm intensifies. The first drops of rain begin to fall, each a herald of the tempest about to break. The soldiers brace themselves, the leaders' faces etched with determination as the storm unleashes its full wrath. The wind howls and the rain lashes down, blurring the line between sky and earth in a symphony of elemental power. A deafening thunderclap rips through the sky, momentarily painting the faces of the two generals with stark light. Their eyes meet amidst the storm's fury, reflecting a grim yet unyielding resolve. The storm rages, but their shared belief in victory stands firm. The sky explodes with another flash of lightning, etching their silhouettes against the turbulent backdrop. The generals stand as silent sentinels, their resolve a beacon in the tempest. Despite the chaos, their gaze remains fixed on the horizon, unwavering in their pursuit of triumph. On the hill crest, Vincent draws his sword, a silent challenge to the advancing Royal Legion. A wave of sound erupts as the Royal Legion roars, a unified declaration of their advance. The Royal Legion surges forward, an imposing force against the rebel line. The rebel line braces for impact, a stark contrast to the advancing legion. The clash is imminent, the air thick with tension as both sides prepare for battle. On the hilltop, Amon raises his hand, the signal for war. The rebel army surges forward, a torrent of fury unleashed. They crash against the Royal Legion, an unyielding wall of steel. Steel clashes against steel, echoing the brutal dance of death. The clash of armies resonates through the land, a symphony of destruction. A brutal clash erupts on the hill crest, where soldiers engage in savage close combat. Each strike echoes with desperation as blades meet, turning the earth into a mire of mud and blood. The scene transforms into a macabre tableau of desperation and violence. The ground grows slick beneath their feet, mirroring the moral descent of the conflict. The air is thick with the stench of iron and the cries of the fallen, painting a vivid portrait of war's grim reality. Amidst the chaos of the hill crest clearing, Vincent and Amon clash in a furious duel, their swords meeting with violent intensity. Their faces contorted with determination, Vincent and Amon push against each other, the force of their struggle evident. With a sudden burst of strength, Vincent breaks the lock. his sword flashing as he lunges forward. Eamon parries Vincent's blow, sparks flying as their blades collide once more, the sound echoing through the clearing. The duel intensifies as Vincent and Eamon exchange a flurry of blows, each strike carrying the weight of their conflict. Exhausted but unyielding, Vincent and Eamon stand their ground, their eyes locked in a silent battle of wills amidst the surrounding chaos. On the hill, Crest clearing, lightning flashes, revealing the intensity of the battle. The first blow lands. A clash of ideologies turn physical under the storm's harsh light. The second figure retaliates, mirroring the force of the initial strike. Each strike echoes the weight of their beliefs, the storm amplifying the drama of their conflict. On the hill Crest clearing, soldiers clash in a desperate dance of survival. The ground is stained crimson, littered with fallen bodies and shattered weapons. The storm mirrors the battle's ferocity, torrential rain and howling winds amplifying the chaos. Amidst the mayhem, a lone soldier stands, his sword raised high, ready to strike. Amidst the stormy sky, a young soldier lies in stillness, his gaze fixed upward. The storm gathers, mirroring the soldier's fading light under the vast, indifferent sky. His life ebbs away, a silent farewell against the backdrop of the brewing tempest. The soldier's eyes, once full of dreams, now reflect only the approaching darkness. The storm's relentless fury mocks the soldier's quiet surrender to fate. In the clearing, the soldier's final breath mingles with the storm's mournful sigh. The storm's fury wanes, revealing a scene of devastation across the hilltop clearing. Amidst the carnage, Vincent stands, his exhaustion palpable as he surveys the battlefield. Eamon mirrors Vincent's weariness, the weight of the battle etched deeply into his face. The cost of victory hangs heavy in the air, the outcome uncertain as dusk descends upon the ravaged landscape.